Hey guys, welcome back to the Paris Saint-Germain career mode. In this episode I'd like to start off by first of all apologising for the lack of content I've been putting out. I'm usually aiming for around 2 a week and I haven't done this week, and I'm sorry for that. I've just been really busy at work and I've been really busy with college and I physically haven't had time to put together this video, but I'm going to aim to get that back on track and put out the content for you guys. So, the next game in the league is against Angers, but before we do that, I'm really liking the look of the squad. The starting 11, it's basically perfect in my eyes, but I'm going to look to bring in some new players for the bench and just add a bit more depth to the squad. So, to do this, we're going to start off by looking at some future players, one of which I've already looked at in the market, and we're going to go ahead and try and put a transfer in for him, and it is Renato Sanchez. He would probably be sat on the bench. He might come in for Foden every now and again, but Foden's been playing stupidly well, so I have no interest in permanently replacing him from the squad. It's just if any of them need a rest, this guy will be our backup. So let's get into negotiations with Bayern Munich. Right, so we'd like it to be a transfer fee. I'll try and get him for around 10 million. He's a good young player, so I don't mind paying 10 million for him. I don't want a 4% sell-on clause for the sake of... I may as well just accept it. So, we'll go into some negotiations and see what we can get. He wants a sporadic rule. I don't really know what that means, to be fair, but I'll give him it. It's the one below rotation, so hopefully if he's sat on the bench he won't mind. But if he does, then we'll probably have to move him on. I'm happy with a 5-year deal. Do not want a release clause, and quite a low wage, quite a low signing bonus, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So we've just signed Renato Sanchez, a good player, very promising player. He's probably, like I said, he's going to come in time to time more of a squad player, but one I'm very happy to have in the team. So the next player I'm going to look at is De Ligt. Obviously he's attracted a lot of attention in real life from clubs like Man City, Barcelona. He's a very high potential player, and one, again, who will start off just coming in and out of the squad, and at some point he might end up in the starting 11. But I'm hoping that because he's young, that he doesn't mind being a squad player, and it'd be quite a useful tool to have if ever we've got some injuries, if ever players are tired. We've got the Champions League coming up, so we might need to do some squad rotation in the league, and I'd just like to add some more depth into the squad, and I believe that De Ligt is a perfect player to do it. Now, I don't actually know how much he's worth, so I'm going to start off with 9 million. He's only 19. They're not happy at that. That's my fault, you know. I admit when I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Ajax's representative. I will come back with a revised offer next week, or hopefully before deadline day, because that's coming up round the corner too. So the next player I'm going to look at, this is more based on his real life performances, and I've had a brief look online and he can grow to like an 80 odd overall, which is perfect really for a squad rotation player, so hopefully he won't expect too much game time, but he's attracting a lot of interest in real life due to the fact that he's played 4 or 5 games and he's scored 8 goals, and it's Krzysztof Piatek from Genoa. So again, he wouldn't be playing that much given that we've already got Lewandowski, but it might be nice to bring him on. Well, no he won't, because he's just recently joined the club, won't move again, and they won't loan him out, so that deal is going nowhere. So with that said, let's jump right into the next game against Angers, and see what we can produce. We're not going to be changing the starting 11 again, everyone's fit, everyone's healthy, so there's no real point to it. But we've got Neymar, Lewandowski, Mbappe, Foden, Messi, Draxler, Sandro, Silva, Schindler, Kimmich and Buffon. So, without wasting any more time, let's get right into the game and see what we can produce. Right, so here we are in the capital, Lewandowski warming up, getting ready for the next game. The top scorer in Liga 1, off to a flyer currently. We have Paris Saint-Germain taking on Angers FC. So, Lewandowski to kick us off, let's get into it. Mbappe to Lewandowski. Holds it up, gives it Messi, Foden, plays it to Lewandowski, who can't get there, but a good ball through, just a bit behind him. Schindler gets up, wins a nice header, plays it down to Kimmich. Kimmich to Mbappe. Mbappe running, plays a nice ball to Foden. Looks for Lewandowski, threads it cleanly through to him. Well defended by the Angers man. Lovely ball from Foden and a good shot from Lewandowski, but goes out for a corner kick. Nice last gasp defending by the defender. Neymar whips it in. Look for Lewandowski on the front post. He gets there, but the defender beats him to it. So another Paris Saint-Germain corner. Mbappe. Sorry, I went quiet then. I was concentrating on what could happen. Great header by Lewandowski, good save by the goalkeeper, and a great recovery by Kylian Mbappe. And just like that, Paris Saint-Germain won. Angers SCO 0. A great start to the game again. That's one thing I'm noticing about this team, that they seem to start really well, full of energy, full of pace. And 1-0. A great start to the season. Messi wins it back in midfield. Plays it to Foden. Finds Draxler. Draxler plays it back to Schindler. Plays it Foden. To Messi. Plays it back to Foden. Alexandro. Foden. Plays it to my man Julian Draxler. Gives it Mbappe. Who, with persistence, keeps hold of the ball. Drags it back. Plays a nice cross in. But defended by the Angers man, won straight back by Sandro. Messi can't keep hold of it. Schindler wins a mighty fine header straight to Foden. Foden to Messi. To Neymar. He plays a shocking ball to Messi. Schindler picks it up in defence. Gives it Messi. Plays it Foden. Back to Lionel Messi. Mbappe. I see Kimmich making the run. Beautiful run by Kimmich, who crosses it in. Neymar tries to get up. He can't quite get there. But Alexandro wins the ball straight back. But it goes to their defender. Alexandro on the floor. Hopefully that's not an injury. But he seems to be alright. Does he? I'm not sure. Neymar picks it up into Draxler. Back to Neymar. Finds Phil Foden. Do you know what? Lets it fly from distance. Defended by the Angers man. We play it down the wing. An injured Alexandro. Won back nicely by Schindler. Ball goes back to them. Kimmich up for the header. Can't quite get there. Buffon rushes out and collects the ball. Great goalkeeping by Gianluigi Buffon. Mbappe uses a bit of skill. Plays it out to Kimmich. Plays it down to Mbappe. Holds it up. I wait for Kimmich. Kimmich goes. Kimmich to Messi, who cuts back inside. Lays it off to Lewandowski. Lewandowski on his left foot. Ooh, well saved by the Angers goalkeeper. Probably should have taken it on with Messi then, but I thought I'd lay it off and hopefully he can squeeze in a goal. But a good effort and a great save. Kimmich chases down Manzala. Call upon Schindler to try and get across. Stands him up well and keeps the ball in play. Great defending by Christopher Schindler. Kimmich with a lovely through ball down to Mbappe. We look to start the counter-attack. Mbappe can use his pace. He finds Messi. Neymar takes a nice touch. Shoots! Neymar Jr. Great counter-attacking football by Paris Saint-Germain. Started with Christopher Schindler doing some excellent defending, keeping the ball in play. Plays it down to Kimmich, into Mbappe, into Neymar, and just like that, Paris Saint-Germain 2, Angers SCO 0. Beautiful counter-attacking football once again by the boys in blue and red. Draxler picks it up in midfield, squares it down to Foden, who gives it Messi, Mbappe. Wait for Kimmich, who goes. Holds it up well. Squares it to Phil Foden. This guy is everywhere in the midfield. Great signing so far. Foden back into Messi, who takes it on first time. Blazes it over the bar, unlike Messi. But again, great attacking football. Phil Foden is just dominating that midfield. Turning out to be one of the signings of the summer, and for an absolute bargain as well. Thank you to the guy in the comments who told me to sign him. Massive shout out to you. Alexandro. Schindler, great defensive header to Lionel Messi, who gives it Mbappe. I see Lewandowski running. Play it down to him. He's not the quickest, but he can cut in and he can hit a ball from range. Great save by the Angers goalkeeper. It could easily be 3-4-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. We're just playing outstanding going forward. Lovely shot from Lewandowski with the outside of his boot, and a great save by the Angers goalkeeper. Neymar whips it in. Lewandowski, can he get there? Tapped in by Draxler, the goal-stealing man. If I were Lewandowski, I'd be pretty annoyed at that, given that you're the top goal scorer in the league. But credit where credit's due to Draxler. He wanted that goal, and he took it. You've got to feel bad for Lewandowski, pushing for the golden boot really early on in the season. And Draxler, out of nowhere like a snake, taps it into that corner. Well, you know, a goal's a goal, but snake-like behaviour from Draxler there. I like it. Everyone wants in on the action. Everyone wants to score the goals for this team. Mbappe collects the ball. Well, half-time come along. Paris Saint-Germain 3, Angers 0. Great attacking play again. We started off great, as we meant to go on in the 6th minute. Highlighting the snake, Draxler. I'm only joking, I love him really. He's been a standout player from this team really early on in pre-season. I was looking at getting rid of him maybe, but he's shown why he should be staying in this team. Great performance again by the boys in blue and red. We'll make one change at half-time. I don't really know who to bring off for Renato Sanchez, because they're both playing really well. But I'll give Foden a bit of a rest, and we'll bring on Renato Sanchez. But that's the only change we're going to make at half-time. Let's get straight back into the action. Mbappe collects it. Loses out to a good interception. They play it out the wing. Alexandro's looking a bit sluggish, so I'm going to bring him off at half-time, I think. Well, not at half-time. I'm going to bring him off now. Schindler gets across. Great defending. Renato Sanchez collects. Schindler powering forward. Plays a lovely ball to Messi. Finds Lewandowski. He's still going. Schindler collects a ball. Oh, threads it lovely through to Messi. Gives it Lewandowski. Great save by the goalkeeper. Neymar looks to put it back in, but he can't. Just wide from the post. Again, great attacking football. Schindler showing good attacking knowledge. Powered up that field and played a lovely through ball into Messi, which nearly the chance got converted for a 4th goal. They play a lovely ball over the top. Alexandro gets in there. Well in from Thiago Silva. Plays a nice ball to Messi. Threads it through to Lewandowski, who holds off his man. Does it? No, he can't quite get it. Good clearance by the Angers defender. But while I think on, we're going to bring off Alexandro, give him a bit of a rest, and we will bring on Juan Bernat. Kimmich collects ball. Gives it Messi. Finds Renato Sanchez. Back into Messi. I wait for Draxler to run. Doesn't go. Draxler to Renato Sanchez. Finesses it from distance. What a finish from Renato Sanchez on his debut. A lovely, lovely shot right into that top right-hand corner. Well, you know, he's joined the club with ambition. He wants that starting 11 spot. Nice ball from Messi. Plays it back to Draxler. He takes a touch. The goalkeeper had no chance in hell of saving that. A lovely, lovely finesse shot from Renato Sanchez. Beautifully placed into that top right-hand corner. He's showing that he's here. He wants to compete for that starting spot. Neymar wins it back, doing his defensive duties, but gives it straight away. They play a lovely squared ball in. And again, this seems to be a common theme that we're losing out on. Kimmich goes for the header. Santa Maria beats him to it, and just like that, it's 4-1. We've gone from scoring straight away to conceding. Credit where it's due, a lovely ball over the top. Kimmich nowhere near. And yeah, 4-1. Finds Mbappe. I would like Draxler to have gone, but he didn't. Messi charging. Doesn't get brought down. Does some lovely skill. Finds Neymar. Fakes it. I should have shot. What am I doing with my life? Oh, that's poor decision making from me. Schindler winning a lovely header again. Draxler gives it to Renato Sanchez. I wait for Kimmich to go and he doesn't. Plays it back to Draxler. Finds Bernat. To Neymar. Plays it to Messi. Oh, just about to shoot on the turn, but I can't get the ball away. Schindler in the air again. Lovely header. You can't beat that man in the air. Draxler. Plays it to Messi. Back to Draxler, who shoots. I tried the time to finish, it didn't come off, but Draxler recovers really well and puts the ball in the back of the net. for the second goal for him. Paris Saint-Germain 5, Angers SCO 0. Julian Draxler not giving up on the opportunity. I scuffed the timed finish, but he more than made up for it with that beautiful volley. Messi once again controlling that attacking midfield. Great persistence from Draxler and a really calm and collected finish. 5-1. Let's see if we can get 6. Neymar charges at the defence. Was a nice ball into Lewandowski. Plays it back to Neymar. Finds Draxler for his hat-trick. Draxler, the snake, gets his hat-trick. A beautiful long-range shot from Julian Draxler. What a performance he's having in the centre of that midfield. His passing is on point, his shooting is phenomenal. What a player Julian Draxler is turning out to be. Showing why I would have made such a wrong decision if I would have sold him in pre-season. A lovely, lovely shot to the keeper's left. Keeper's right even. It creeps through the defenders. Under his leg. Right into the back of the net. Couldn't ask for a better performance from Draxler. Paris Saint-Germain 6. Angers 0. Wait, can we get 7 quickly off the bat? No, poor ball from Lewandowski. Messi picks up the ball in midfield. Plays a lovely through ball into Lewandowski. This has surely got to be 7-1. And it is. Lewandowski makes it 7-1 to Paris Saint-Germain. Recovers after Draxler stole his first goal. It's almost poetic that he had to score in this game too. Lovely through ball from Messi. And an even nicer finish from Lewandowski. He took out all the defenders with that through ball. Outside of the boot. The goalkeeper just left stranded. He tries to save it but he can't get there. 4 goals in Liga Conforma 1. I think that still keeps him top goal scorer. Although it might be Draxler now. Who knows? There goes the full-time whistle. A great performance from everyone in the team. I can't pick out a bad performer. Buffon, he had nothing really to do, but when he was called into action to collect the ball, he did it. Obviously, we had the lapse with the 1 goal, but it happens. Hopefully, it won't happen as often, because in a game against like a Monaco, we're coming up against Liverpool in the Champions League very soon. They could come back and punish us, but no complaints overall. And, well, deadline day is just around the corner, so they've... Oh, my bad, you know, I thought I'd let him go, sorry. Bayern have shown interest in purchasing Kazawa, 30 million. I'm gonna let him. How much could I get for him? 11 and 16. We'll negotiate and try and get that deal through the door. I'd like 15 for him, just to add to the funds. I think we should accept it. It's only 2 million more. I probably could ask for more, but yeah, they're happy with that. FC Bayern's rep. So, in the grand scheme of things, I've got a player injured. God! Alexandro's out for 2 months. Well, that's just changed deadline day. I'd like to bring in a new left back now. So the player I'm going to look to bring in to that left back spot is Ben Chilwell of Leicester City. This guy, in real life again, showing a lot of potential. He's broken into the England team, he had a good run in the England team. And he's someone, again, like Renato Sanchez, who hopefully he won't want to play every game, but it'd be nice to have some competition for that place, and if I need it, he'd be more than happy to come in and fill that hole, which Alexandro has left with his injury. So, let's get straight into negotiations with Leicester City. I'm going to offer him, well, I offered roughly 9 million for De Ligt and they just walked out of the office. So I'm going to offer 14 million for Ben Chilwell, which I don't think that's a fair offer, so again, probably could have got him for a lot less, but he's a promising player, he's quick, and he should do a good job, hopefully while Alexandro is injured, and then, who knows, he could end up being our starting left back, if he has a really good run of form. He wants to be a again, I don't know what it means, so you know what, I'll just accept it. 4-year deal, yeah, I'm more than happy with that. No release clauses. And again, not a crazy wage, not a crazy signing bonus, and he wants a bit of money after 5 appearances. So yeah, I'll go ahead and sign that. Ben Chilwell has joined Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona have come in with a transfer offer for Thiago Silva. I'm not interested in letting him go. Him and Schindler forming a great partnership at that centre-back role, so I'm just going to go ahead and reject that straight away. Not giving them the light of day with that deal. So, Kazawa sold, gone to FC Bayern, 15 million, the board has allocated us 13 million, which is paid for Chilwell, so we haven't really lost any money in that deal. Now, I did want to go back and sign De Ligt, but probably my own fault for trying to get him so close to deadline day. I offered him 9 million, they rejected it, and now I can't go back into negotiations, so he's probably going to be one we look at going back for in January, or sign him on a pre-contract and then he'll just come in January. Which is a shame, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. If he does, he does, if he doesn't, he doesn't. The performance Schindler and Silva are having, outstanding, so I have no complaints with the centre-back role. Now, a player I would like to bring in is Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid. Again, a great young, promising player, who he wouldn't be starting. He'd probably make cameos from the bench if I need some rotation, if Neymar or Mbappe get injured. Hopefully, touch wood, it won't happen, but you never know. So this could be one who I'd like to bring through, if they'll let him go. He's just joined and won't move again. So, well, like Piatek, this deal is not going to happen. So, could be one we look to bring through in January. And that's probably going to be it for deadline day. A fairly uneventful day for Paris Saint-Germain. We've only signed Chilwell, but to be fair, looking at the squad, there's not really much else you can improve with it. Looking at team spending, you've got Bordeaux spent 21 million, Lille spent 20 million, Lyon spending 62 million, Marseille 32, and Paris Saint-Germain, we've spent nearly 400 million in this transfer window. If we could have got De Ligt or Vinicius Jr. through the door, then we would have spent a rather large sum of money. But the players we've signed, I'm happy with. Lewandowski, Schindler, Messi, Sandro, Foden. All great players who are only going to strengthen this team. We have a lot of players leaving on international duty, so hopefully they don't come back injured. I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. Again, it might be quite a short one, we've only played for one game, but we've got deadline day out of the way. We're sat in second, behind Olympique Lyon. We're on 9 points from 3 games, goal difference of 16. They've played 4, won 4 with a goal difference of 11. So, again, I'm sorry for the delay in the episode release. I am going to try my best to work on that. I'm going to aim to have this one uploaded and within the next couple of days have the next one uploaded. It depends how busy I am with work and college. But once again, I would like to say thank you so much for the positive feedback in the comments. It really does mean a lot to me. But just quickly, the League One Player of the Month nominees before I do sign off for this episode. All Paris Saint-Germain players. Mbappe, Neymar, Messi and Lewandowski. But again, thank you for the comments, thank you for liking the video and showing me support. If you do like the content and you're new here, leaving a subscribe would be a massive help and a boost for the channel. I do appreciate all the positive and negative feedback. If you think there's anything I could improve on, please let me know, and I'll be open to the suggestions. But yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next episode where we take on Nimes OL.